For the first time, we're hearing about the chaotic moments during an LMPD raid that ended with Breonna Taylor dead.
That audio released this afternoon after the attempted murder charge against Kenneth Walker, who shot an officer, was dropped. WDRB's Hayden Rostevsky explains why. Hayden.
Fallon, David, in an unexpected move, the Commonwealth's attorney released that audio from Walker's interview with police and the account from the officer who was shot, taking us to the scene the morning of that controversial shooting.
So it's a loud boom at the door. First thing she said was, "Who is it?" No response.
For the first time, we're hearing about the night police shot and killed Breonna Taylor from the people who were there.
So then I grabbed my gun, which is legal, like I'm licensed to carry everything. I've never even fired my gun outside of a range. I'm scared to death. So she says that there's another knock at the door. She's yelling at the top of her lungs, and I am too at this point. Who is it? No answer, no response, no anything.
That's the voice of Kenneth Walker, Breonna Taylor's boyfriend. Taylor, a former EMT, was shot and killed by police in March during a botched drug raid.
The door comes off the hinges. So I just let off one shot. I still can't see who it is or anything. So now the door's flying open. I let off one shot, and then all of a sudden there's a whole lot of shots. And we both just dropped to the ground.
That shot hit an LMPD officer in the leg, hitting his femoral artery, seriously injuring him. Police returned fire. Taylor was shot 8 times. This audio was released by Commonwealth's attorney Tom Wine after he announced the attempted murder charge against Walker would be dropped.
More should have been presented to the grand jury, including the statement of Kenneth Walker, which he made on March the 13th in the early morning hours following the shooting.
The shooting has drawn national scrutiny, and attorneys for Taylor's family have said police used a no-knock warrant and did not knock or announce they were there. Walker told investigators he heard several loud bangs on the door, but did not hear police identify themselves and thought he was being robbed. The officer shot, Sergeant John Mattingly, says officers eventually did announce they were there.
Banged on the door, no response. Banged on it again, no response. At that point, we started announcing ourselves, please come to the door. Please, we have a search warrant.
Mattingly also describes the moment he knew he had been shot.
As soon as the shot hit, I could feel the heat in my leg. And so I just returned fire. I got 4 rounds off. And it was simultaneous. It's boom, 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 boom.
And he could have bled out quickly, but for his wallet, which was kept in his left front pocket, his injury could have been fatal.
Despite all of this, Wine says it's possible Walker could be charged again as facts continue to come out.
I believe that additional investigation is necessary. I believe that the independent investigation by the Attorney General's Office of Kentucky, the FBI, and the U.S. Attorney's Office must be completed.
Walker's defense attorney tells WDRB Walker is grateful to everyone who stood by him, and now he just wants to resume his life. Hayden Rostevsky, WDRB News.